Look, you'd rather it be you than me.
That's so grim.
Yeah. It's not the nicest.
That is horrible.
I'm just gonna let you keep doing that until
Yeah.
Why have we told us as well? Why is it lately? These last 2 days have been We are about to shoot the James Marriott Are We There Yet visualizers that come out in 9 days, and we haven't shot any of them yet. Welcome back. We have been filming the last 2 days. It's coming the 2nd of November. I basically was non-stop talking to James saying, I want to do something for this album. And I said, I want to do something for Don't Blame Me. That had something done for it. I said, I want to do something for The Other Side. And then eventually I sent him some stuff I'd been working on that was like some kind of weird visualizer kind of stuff. And we came to an agreement that we would do 6 visualizers for 6 songs off the album, minus Denial. You Are Here, White Noise, Over My Head, The Other Side, Going Postal at the Party, and In Between. All of which I've spent the last 3 weeks or so re-listening to the album, listening to each track, trying to get a vibe of what I wanted to do. James sent me the album. This is my first time listening to it. We'll see how this goes. My first thoughts after having listened to the whole album is that there's some really fun stuff in here that we can I don't know, we could do some weird shit. This fire concept that I've wanted to do for a while, and I'm kind of thinking that might work for The Other Side. And will James like it? That is another question. Will James like the stuff? So we're down in Brighton right now. We did an evening in London of shooting. We did about 2 hours. I made a shooting schedule that was down to the minute, more or less, and we ended up about an hour and a half ahead of schedule for You Are Here. What I wanted to do was throw it back to 2020 when we shot Him. It was middle of the pandemic.
Yeah.
It was completely empty. There was no one around. Narratively, at the beginning of the album, throwback to where James has left his old life behind in London and he's found a whole new life, a whole new slew of friends. He's so much happier now in Brighton, and I wanted to kind of portray that because I know personally it feels kind of weird sometimes when you're in a city of 8 million people, but you do kind of feel alone. And I want to portray that visually. We're chilling, we're just waiting on our boy. Who doesn't drink, so I should probably finish up the pint to make sure I'm not drinking on the job. Look, man, I don't get to come up here very often. Got to enjoy the lagers as they have them. We're getting ready to shoot the music videos. We're in London right now, which is fine, and the rain is sort of chill, but Rihanna, who will be shadowing us tomorrow, has just texted me and said that there's an Amber Alert that they've just put out for Brighton, for Storm Kieran or something. That is starting from 6 a.m. tomorrow, and tomorrow is when we film the fire stuff, so we could be fucked. But we literally have a 2-day window to film this, that's it. So we got to do it tomorrow. It's all or nothing. This window here, and then also just this one here that you see. That way, please. And again, to your right a bit. To your right a bit more. Perfect. Can you come forward, please? Keep coming. Okay, and now go to your right a bit. And again, slightly more. Perfect. You're in London, you're alone, but you're surrounded by a city of people, but you still feel lonely. Just look straight towards me, or the lens, or both. Okay, the light behind's gone off, so we're not gonna be able to.
Let's do it again. I quite want to do a different pose.
Sure, yeah. Just bear in mind that whatever pose you do here, you need to hold it, and then in the next one, you need to do it, because we're going to match cut it. So just, yeah. Okay. It's doable. It's very doable. We'll never get it again, like we did before. It's just never going to happen, but yeah.
That's wild to think.
Stay there. Hold it. Keep holding it. Switch. Perfect. Fucking nailed it. So later on tonight, James is coming over here to our Airbnb to shoot Over My Head, which is one of the more interesting ones during the visualizers in that what we're doing is shooting this one mostly in camera. There's not a lot of comping, there's not going to be a lot of editing, hopefully, but I'm going to do it a couple different ways just in case we do have to cut and comp and superimpose stuff. I literally wanted to get the idea that James was drowning in his thoughts. So what I'm going to do is have his face in a glass of water and lip syncing. So it's kind of a music video, but it's also a visualizer. We'll do multiple different versions, and then whichever one you see as the final version is of course the one that James and I chose to be the one that got put out. I mean, is it because my forehead's really big? Because your forehead, I can see right through that is fucking massive, mate.
Oh, you want to talk about massive forehead?
Yeah, it's like...
I can't... Oh my God.
Are you recording it? Yeah, okay. I've still got my mic on. Have we got your mic set? Okay.
Yeah,
okay, so you can still see there. Dude, these things slot in so shit. Like, okay, in fairness, they are a set of 3 very cheap lights in retrospect to how much a lot of lights usually are, but god damn, could they have made a better version? Yep. Right. You're going. You can start bouncing. I'm just going to grab my...
Can you play it over my head if that's alright? Yes. Do you have it?
Yeah, I can find it.
This is not it. I'm trying to see what my mouth is.
There's the mouth, yeah. The Other Side is one of James Marriott's most requested songs to be released, and probably the one that I have the most pressure to make a good visual for. I've been working over the years on different types of fire photography. I've even made fake fire photography that overwhelms my face, and it's never just looked quite right. And I've been working for the last 1.5 years to make an actual visual where my entire head is on fire. I decided what better time to make this concept finally work than for a James Marriott music video visualizer thing. So we've got the James Marriott replacement, which is this polystyrene head. So the plan is this will make it the same height as James. James will be in a frame. We're going to keep that still rolling. I'm going to get him to run out of frame as I run in and in the water as well. And this will be the same height as him, same angle. We'll set fire to this and hopefully it'll all look fine. This head, some issues with it, possibly. Polystyrene, when burnt, lets off some pretty toxic gases. So because I've got no risk assessment and there's no legal behind this, it's just going to be me next to it, stood underneath here, holding it, and everyone, can pan to Rihanna, we've got Rihanna here to assist and shadow, will be stood back away from this, so anyone that dies from the toxic fumes will just be me. So essentially, in the end, James went with a different photographer's vibe last second because we just couldn't make any of the clips or the idea or the concept work. Mainly because of the weather, and also the polystyrene just wouldn't set on fire, and it was a bit of a nightmare overall, but I thought I'd include the clips because there's some funny times in here. Anyway, enjoy. Going postal, or going postal at the party, as I now know it is entirely called, is going to be one of the more fun ones. I wanted to have a visual that radiated like a real juxtaposition between cold and warm. So we have like these bay windows here that we're going to use to open, and what we're going to have is James Marriott in center frame whilst there is a lot of red warm party light coming on from the inside of the party, where we're going to have some of James's friends and band members sort of milling around in the party, and then that will just be the loop. He's kind of feeling a little left out at the party, but he also maybe doesn't want to be there, or he's maybe had a bad time at the party and he's left and he's just looking back on the inside at all of the fun and all the warmth that that party is emitting while he stood in the cold rain. Also, whilst we're shooting Going Postal, we're going to shoot the final shot of You Are Here, which is going to have James in centre frame, surrounded by all of the people he loves, all of his friends, his band members. This is his life now, and he is now there. Are we there yet? This is the point he reaches. He is there. That's the final take of the evening.
The next one, it comes out, oh, fuck it up. Got a bit messy.
Can we stab you a little bit?
You can have one of the things with the silhouettes be a knife.
Yeah?
I'll stab you with...
Shotgun stabbing him.
Who's got the knife?
So how are we
And
doing?
moving around, you can chase them with the knife if you so choose.
Chase him with
But
the-
like, yeah.
My favourite type of party is where
Sorry,
somebody-
oh, it just goes, fuck, I've got to sneeze.
I don't really have much else to add to this video except please help me hit 10k. I'll catch you all later.